Hello and welcome to the Telegraph Studios. Today we're talking technology, or more precisely the speed of technological change. I'm joined by Sumir Karayi of 1E.
Hello, Dan.
Can I start, Sumir? There's no doubt that technology is changing at a fast rate at the moment. What is the key problem that businesses face when it comes to IT?
It is speed, and it is only speed. Today, businesses are saying that they are waiting constantly for IT to catch up and get things done that they need done. And actually, CIOs are saying the same thing. They're frustrated with their inability to be able to provide the business with what it needs. And actually, there's a problem, there's an underlying problem that they're both trying to solve, and that's called digital disruption. Digital disruption today provides an existential threat, or potentially the biggest opportunity for any business.
You mentioned digital disruption. What do you mean by that?
Well, today, all industries face a challenge from digital technologies. Digital technologies are making change happen much, much faster and enabling brand new products to happen so quickly that normal industry just cannot respond. Take, for example, Uber and taxi firms, Google and advertising, and Amazon and retail.
But say my business isn't a tech business, isn't a digital business. Say I'm in retail. Why is this relevant to me?
Well, think about Amazon. Amazon today affect every single retailer. They're actually affecting the entire industry. Well, what's really interesting is every single industry is affected today. And Gartner asked this question of CIOs end of last year. And what they found was about 7% of the CIOs thought their businesses were digital. But 83%, the vast majority of them, thought their business have to go digital in the next 2 to 5 years.
So what you're saying is that speed is pretty important when it comes to dealing with digital disruption. But how can businesses and IT departments get faster? Is it a question of more feet on the ground? A question of more investment? What?
Well, more feet on the ground just slow you down. Because people are not very good at making change happen on computers. Computers are. And for that we need automation. What we have done at 1E is we have just rethought this problem. And we have come out with a term called software lifecycle automation, where we are thinking about automating the entire process.
Software lifecycle automation. That's an interesting term. Can you tell me a bit more about it?
Thank you. And I'm really proud about it. Well, software lifecycle automation is a term that we coined because we started thinking about software in a slightly different way. We started thinking about software as a lifecycle of request, procurement, delivery, management, and finally, when people stop using it, decommissioning. And how about we treat it all as a single lifecycle that can be automated? The benefits are huge, particularly around speed.
Sounds complicated. Sounds expensive.
Well, what's expensive is what we have today. We have lots and lots of people doing things manually rather than having tools that can really make life much easier for most organizations and much faster as well.
But what about when the next big thing comes along? What happens then?
Well, you can panic. Or you could think about just being ready. And the way we help our customers be ready is automation. How about IT can get done what the business needs as soon as the business needs it, and then are ready for the next big thing?
So tell me a little more about 1E.
Well, I started 1E 17 years ago with one purpose, which was to help our customers run IT more efficiently. We've achieved it. We have 1,700 customers that are using 26 million licenses of our software. And most importantly, they've saved $2.5 billion worth of IT costs. We're incredibly proud to have some of the largest organizations in the world in every single vertical. Some of those organizations are really well known, such as Dell, 3M, Rolls-Royce, and Air France.
If you summed up 1E in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
Software lifecycle automation. We think they're the most beautiful words in IT.
Sumir Karayi from 1E, many thanks.
Thank you, Dan.